Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Davis. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
And Crowder slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Reeves. Passes it to Davis. Now here's LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one, good.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Here's Henderson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Well, just beating the defense to the glass and putting it right back up. AD, a powerhouse inside.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Connects from three-point range.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
The pass to Vanderbilt. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City. To the right side. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to James. No good with the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 1. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA. And now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Henderson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Valanciunas. Outside for George. Swiped it away. Here's Reeves, defended by George. Davis with it. He had 10 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Henderson dishes to Crowder. And here's George for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer Desk.
Here is Carter. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here are the Blazers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to Highland. Now Simons. The rebound by Prince. Lakers trail by 5. And that one's good. Thibault.
Assistant.
Portland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Portland now. Here's Sharp. Can't get it to fall. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Thibault on the wing. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Reddish. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 3. Inside. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
There's the steal. Here's Simons. Yep, it counts.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Carter looking around. Spins. Now the pass to Thibault. And here's Prince outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Hachimura out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Highland in at the point guard. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Prince. And that one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. It's stolen by Davis. Pulls it up. Prince misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Crowder is checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 10. LeBron passes to Davis. To the middle. Here's Russell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Russell's got 6 points.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
George finds Hachimura. From 8, connects, the jumper drops. 15 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Reeves the pass to Russell. There's the pick. He takes it in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura is a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who we're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate. The confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
6 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Davis. And that one, good. 6 points for Davis.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Down low, Valanciunas. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Their turnaround jumper. No good that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Into the lane, and then Henderson with the jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lakers trail by 7. James with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead. Russell looking it over, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. To the paint, and stolen by Thibault. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. And it's Carter missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Island misses. Lakers trail by 9. Carter up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fires from deep. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Leaner from distance. Sharp. That's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Carter kicks to Thibault. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. And that one's good. Thibault's got his second basket of the night.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
They get it again. Crowder. Here's Sharp. Drills it from outside. Sharp's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... Okay, David, much appreciated. And
hello and welcome, basketball fans.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting out.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how this... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Davis, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Here's Russell. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
LeBron passes to Davis. LeBron shot is off. Portland leading by 11.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
From 18 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
I love that. This is LeBron not settling. He can dice you up from the mid-range, too.
Puts it up from 15, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Henderson. George has got 21.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
Davis inside, guarded by Valanciunas. The shot, no good. It's Henderson on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in.
Lineup for your Trailblazer.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
George, no good. Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And here's Russell. He's got 10. Inside, Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
You say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And George gets it to go.
For these nights where he just decides to start dominating offensively, and Paul George making it look like that tonight.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Davis against Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Portland with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, George to the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Here's Russell. taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to James. Shoots over Hachimura. That misses off the backboard.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
From the top of the key, again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Thibault, the pass to Gabriel. Second chance effort, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Grant the pass to Hayes. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Carter, the pass to Gabriel. A shake. Oh, that's blocked.
Zicky and Colton here, this is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Highland's shot is good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Reddish going inside.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
Here's Sharp. A rebound by the Lakers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Carter left side for the 3, and he recovers it to the inside. Gabriel's shot's good. Gabriel's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sinks the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Pass to Prince. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's Portland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hachimura out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that one's good by Davis.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Henderson. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas with the layup. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside Carter. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. Crowder is checked in for Portland. Paul George comes in for Anfernee Simons. And the Lakers making a change here. And here is Los Angeles now. Down by 12. James looking it over. Passes it to Reeves. Now Davis. Guarded by Valanciunas. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Just 3 to shoot. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from George. Henderson against Russell. And that one's good by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Puts it up from 7. And again, no good by the Lakers.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Lakers trail by 14. Davis dishes to James. George with the defensive effort. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson finds Hachimura. Portland moving the ball around. The 3 from George. They get it back. Goes back up. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 28.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Russell with the bucket.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
All right, thank you, David. And that one's good by LeBron.
And LeBron ready to shoot as soon as he received that ball.
Russell passes to Reeves. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Down low. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
11 feet away. George, no good. Lakers trail by 16. James with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Another shot, and it's laid in by Davis.
Sometimes you look up at the scoreboard, and AD has piled up a bunch of points, and you shrug your shoulders. It's effortless.
The pass to Hachimura. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And here's George for 3. Drops in the tray. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so checking out their season record, this team will become their 45th win.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Paul George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Thibault kicks the Prince. Pass to Reddish. A floater. Here's Gabriel. It's hauled in by George. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And good that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for it. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For